You said women should be hypergamous. So what does it mean to be hypergamous?
It means choosing the best man, the most high value man.
And so is that that's related to also women should date multiple men so you can find the highest quality guy? Okay.
Yeah.
Women should be hypergamous. Should they though?
I want to say I think I said earlier that women are brainwashed and they're not making the best choices of men right now. I think that I think in society right now, the wrong men are being elevated and given more status. And so women are picking sort of what they've been told is good. And maybe they're not that great, you know?
Interesting.
What have they been brainwashed by?
Like, what happened to all the masculine men?
Feminism.
Yes,
exactly.
But
you know what
feminism
I mean?
is just another name for brainwashing. It's just this. I don't know. I don't want to say, them, the Matrix, the state, or whatever. Whoever's the elite people.
Be careful with that one.
Okay. So I don't want to say exactly, but that's what I don't want to go with. But anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, but you would agree that feminism is part of this massive brainwashing apparatus for women,
Yes,
right?
feminism has been a tool of a brainwashing.
And isn't feminism about female empowerment?
No, absolutely
No.
not.
What is feminism about?
It's about just making women be men, I guess. It's kind of
Empowering women?
But it's the facade of women's empowerment. It's not actual true women's empowerment of embracing femininity. The feminist movement has distorted that.
Yeah.
Wait, one thing really quick. This came in.
What do you mean they should be hypergamous?
They should pick the best value man. The man provides the most value.
Do you think women
Yeah, but that's not what hypergamy is. What do you think hypergamy is?
It means picking the man with the best, who provides the best value.
Yeah, but that would also include inside of hypergamy that they will do mate replacement, meaning that they'll leave a man for a higher status man, even if they're in a committed relationship with that man.
I think if a woman's married and she's made a commitment to a man and he's made a commitment to her, she should, and she's had children with him especially, she should stay with him.
Even if a better man comes along?
So then hang on. So then actually what you're saying is that hypergamy needs to be controlled.
I feel like it's already kind of being controlled a little bit.
No, I feel like it already kind of isn't being controlled. So
Okay.
I want to dive into this a little bit more and ask you, if hypergamy is about mate replacement for higher status men, once you make a commitment, then what you're saying is that an apparatus needs to be in place to control hypergamy.
Do you mean...
So women should not be hypergamous,
As in,
actually.
like, you're not allowed to get divorced. Is that what you mean?
I'm not saying you're not allowed under some circumstances to get divorced. I'm saying that there should be barriers for breaking commitments and penalties for doing so.
Yeah, I think there should be, like there used to be more shame around getting divorced. There should be more societal consequences if you did that. So I think that's...
So keep hypergamy under control is what you're saying. That society should do what it needs to in order to keep female hypergamy under control.
Yeah. If what I just said is what you mean, then yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. So then earlier, your statement that females should be hypergamous was actually not correct. They should not be hypergamous. In fact, society should go out of its way to make sure that female hypergamy is kept under control.
But they should still be hypergamous.
No. Well, okay. Well, then we're back to this then. Why should they be hypergamous? Is your definition of hypergamy just to say that at first they should find the best mate that they can and then commit to them for life?
Yes, that's what I think they should.
Okay, well then that's not hypergamy. Hypergamy is mate selection replacement. That is not hypergamy.
I don't think...
Hypergamy is not interchangeable with promiscuity.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's not what hypergamy is. So you would actually have a stance against hypergamy.
All right then. Maybe I've made a mistake there. If that's I don't know what's the dictionary definition of hypergamy.
So hypergamy would just be mate replacement based on resource allocation.
I think if
or physical attraction. So hypergamy is just woman go with best standard option that she has available at the time.
all right, well, I think women should find the most value man, pick him, commit to him for life, not
Right. So
replace.
even if he gets into a tragic accident and loses his legs, she should stay with him in order to take care of him in a committed relationship and not trade up, right?
In this individual circumstance. I think she should. That would be nice of her to look after him.
Right.
And-
So then that would not be hypergamy then.
Okay. So what's the dictionary definition of hypergamy? If
I
I've
just
gotten
told
it wrong,
you.
what is it?
I literally just told you what
You're
hypergamy
not a
was.
dictionary. Does anyone have
Okay,
the
fine. You
dictionary?
want me to give you a dictionary definition of hypergamy to reaffirm what I already told you it was?
Nick,
I'll
can you
give you
close the door?
one. It's the propensity of individuals to form unions in which the women of lower status than the man, meaning in this case, the woman's going to upgrade her status to the highest status man, which is available.
It didn't mention replacement in there.
Okay, so what do you think the propensity of individuals to form unions in which a woman is of lower status than the man is? The man would be of higher status, correct?
Of course.
Okay, so then if the man became lower status than the woman, the natural inclination of this what would be the logical implication of that? If your husband became lower status than you,
It
you
doesn't
would
mention
what?
anything about. It doesn't make anything.
Okay, one more
mention that.
time. The propensity of individuals to form unions in which the woman is of lower status than the man. So if the man's status drops below the woman, the implication is what?
It doesn't imply that.
What does it imply?
It implies what it said. A man and a
Which
woman,
is?
a woman of lower status than women pick higher status men, then they make and they make a union. That's it. That's what the definition.
And
is.
then if the man falls to a lower status and then the woman, and the woman's picking for a higher status man, then what happens?
You create another word for that because that's not in the
What is
definition.
it? What would the
I don't
word
know.
be?
That's not the same thing. You need another word for
It's
that.
the same
That's
fucking thing.
monkey
If the
branching.
propensity of
That's
the
monkey
woman is to
branching.
go for the higher
That-
status man, and you're
Yeah.
interjecting that there's a lower status man now, then she would go for the higher status man. That's the point.